Hey everybody, welcome back to Horton's Flower Farm. So if you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Claudette. I own and operate a U-Pick Flower Farm in Zone 7B, Long Island, New York. So today we're in my grow room. I want to show you some updates on what's going on in the grow room. So let's get started. Okay guys, so first things first, I started some flowers a couple weeks ago after I got back from my vacation. I'm ordering a lot of things in plugs this year. Last year I grew around 10,000 plants, seedlings in my grow room. This year I'm growing about 3,000. So it still sounds like a lot, but it's a lot less work for me. So last year I had 3 full racks. This year I'm going to have about 1 full rack. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what I have. So the first thing I want to show you are the status. The status are looking awesome. So these status were started March 29th. So they've been in here for about a month, and they are getting ready to go on the farm. So soon I'm going to be able to harden them off. And as you can see, I had amazing germination on them. Again, almost 100%. Status were easy for me to grow last year. So I didn't order them in plugs. Since they were so easy, I decided to grow them from seed. Okay, so the next thing on my list that I wanted to grow, this is because really I didn't see any other place that was growing them in plugs, is Bee Balm, Lemon Mint Bee Balm. So this is the purple one with the purple flowers. So it does look good. It just looks, the stems are a little bit straggly. So, I mean, it's like fixing itself with the light a little bit. I think it wasn't close enough to the light, so they needed to be closer. But they smell really good. So again, I didn't grow a lot of these just because they're not a huge part of my farm. I just love them, and they actually dry really well. So if you ever want to try these out, the Bee Balm, they actually dry beautifully. So that's my Bee Balm. I probably have around, I'd say like 40 here. Okay guys, so I started some Celosia. Actually this tray didn't really have a good germination rate, as you can see. These are again 4 weeks old and they're ready to harden off. I ordered probably 500 plugs that are coming. So these I kind of just started, I think I just started them. I didn't really need them to start like this. So these are kind of extras. But I have them, and there's probably, I'd say around 40 on these too. Alright guys, I'm super excited about this tray. This tray is Salvia Blue, and I'm very excited about the Salvia because it looks beautiful. I've heard great things about it, and it's my first year growing them. So I'm having a nice germination rate on this, as you can see. This side over here is doing better than that side, but they're actually still popping up. I'd say the germination is probably 75% on these, which I'm pretty happy with. So that's the Salvia Blue, and they were started they were started about 2 weeks ago. So they're doing great. This side over here already has its true set of leaves coming in, so Salvia's doing great. Alright guys, the next one I'm growing are marigolds. Marigolds were also really easy for me to grow. As you can see, they are doing great. I got 100%, almost 100% germination on them. So if you're looking at the tray and you're wondering why the little ones in the middle there are shorter than these, it's a different variety. This one is marigolds. Let's see, I put in here a couple different marigolds. Some of them were the Starfire mix, some of them were I have to say, they were all different mix. So obviously the middle one, I'm going to guess that that's the Starfire mix. It looks smaller. It germinated a little bit later, but look, they're doing great. So those are the marigolds, super easy to grow, which is why I didn't order them from plugs. Alright guys, the next one are the Gomphrena. And the Gomphrena I chose to grow again because I always have great germination on the Gomphrena. Again, it's probably like 80% on the germination, which is great. And they were started about 2 weeks ago as well, so they're doing great. I started 2 trays of Gomphrena. The other tray looks exactly like this one, so I'm not going to show it to you, but they're doing great. And I have Strawflowers here, and they were planted actually the same time as the trays mostly that I showed you, but their germination, they're coming up slowly. So they are coming up a little bit slower on the Strawflowers. I started them a little bit later this year because last year they bloomed before my customers were even at the farm. My farm opened July 20th and they started blooming like 2 weeks before that. So I wanted to start them later, so the first set of flowers is when the farm opens. So that's why I started them a little later this year. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you how nicely my Dahlia tubers are coming along. Oh, they're coming along really nicely. So they'll be ready. I mean, look how nice. And this one's really rooted to the bottom, so I can't even like pick it up. But they're rooting really nicely. The roots are coming in. Look at this little guy. Isn't that cute? So yeah, the Dahlias, I have 30 of them. They're going to go in. And actually, I bought from one of the plug companies a tray of 50. I guess they're plugs, I'm calling them. So we'll see what that looks like. So yeah, so I think this is it, guys. There's stuff down here that I started just a couple days ago, some more marigolds and things like that. But as far as the grow room, everything is looking great. I'm really happy with it. I am going to be succession planting things out in here slowly. And my plugs are going to be coming. They ship May 8th. So that's going to be exciting, the unboxing of the plugs that week. So I'm excited to show you that, guys. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the grow room tour. Everything is going great here in the beginning of May. And I look forward to giving you more updates soon. Bye, guys.